But this morning or this afternoon, I was asking the Lord what to say or like what testimony to give. And are there any single women here? Yeah? Okay. Awesome. Perfect. Well, the Lord wanted me to share my testimony of how I met my husband.
Woo!
And so, let's see. Where do I begin? In 2010, the Lord started drawing my heart to study more of the Old Testament, Israel, the Jews, and his heart for the Jewish people, and just for revelation of them to have for Yeshua. And I started studying it, and I asked him for an opportunity to go to Israel. So he presented an opportunity in September of 2010, Sukkot, and just did a 10-day tour. It was awesome. And I asked the Lord, I want to come back. Can you send me back? And so he said March 10, or March in 2011. And while in the same time, my husband I didn't know anything about him. He was in Israel. He's from the States as well, and he just fell in love with the land. And he also asked the Lord, can I come back? And the Lord said March. And so we both ended up being in the same internship at the House of Prayer, Sukkot Halel, in Jerusalem. And our first initial meeting was in the Atlanta airport in the States, headed over to Tel Aviv. We knew each other because we were in the same, internship, but there was nothing there. And, we said, hello, how you doing? Da, da, da. We're just both going to meet God, and we want to just see what he wants to do. And so about a week into the internship, something happened. And it was the Holy Spirit. It was so awesome. There was just a drawing to each other, but we both knew, hey, we want to focus on the Lord during this internship. We don't want to get into a relationship. And we had decided to fast and pray, Lord, what do you want us to do? And he said to wait till the 3 months was over. So during that 3-month period, we got to know each other. We were in a group of, it was 5 interns. So we got to know each other, friends or whatever. And at the end of the internship, he gave him the release to ask me to pursue my heart. And so my husband Skyped my parents back in the States, and they gave him the blessing, and we started courting. And we were apart for 6 months. We did long distance for 6 months. He came back to the States. I was still in Israel nannying for a family. And during that time, the Lord really helped my heart and his heart, me especially because I was in a relationship previous to him, and the Lord just took me through some healing and deliverance because I had already given that guy my heart. And the Lord was like, this isn't your husband. And so my husband and I, what we decided to do was, he never told me that he loved me. He waited. We said, we're not going to tell each other we love each other until you give me an engagement ring. And so during that time, it really helped my heart because it was guarded. And I saw that this man really guards my heart. He really honors the Lord. He wants to honor me. And so, long story short, February 2012, we got engaged. And then June of last year, we got married. So we're actually newlyweds still.
Yay!
But I just wanted to share that just to encourage you ladies. I was waiting for a long time. I mean, I'm 29, but it felt like a long time to me because I'd been with the Lord for a while, and so I was just praying for my husband and where is he, Lord? But as I just focused on the Lord, and just kept my gaze on him, he just came. And it
Amen.
was so perfect.
Good word, sister.
We couldn't have been on the same flight together. We could have never done that.
That's right.
Ever. So the Lord is good, he's faithful, and he knows the desires of our hearts.
Amen.
To us. So,
Thank you. Thank you.